Sarah is in a place of complete desperation at the start of season 2. She's without any kind of sense of what's going on in her life. She's completely lost.
Are you sure you want to know what this is all about?
She's trying to find Kira again, and she's trying to find Felix.
Leave it for Felix.
Steve, where are you?
And she's trying to find Mrs. S.
They took him. They took Kira and Mrs. S.
And get some semblance of her life back together and fight for her life and fight for her family and her home.
Well, exactly all that.
In a way, it sort of echoes back in my mind a little bit to season 1, where she's kind of alone. But she's a lot more desperate this time around. She's just running.
At least tell me, is anyone else after you?
Don't run.
Just let me go.
She was definitely the one whose sort of heartbeat I could kind of connect into the most. And her drive is the drive of the series. So she's definitely a large part of my heart. And so to come back to her was really exciting.
I'd say don't do anything rash, but rash seems to be a genetic trait.
I need your help.
I'm Cosima.
Cosima's our resident geek, but she's not a typical geek. Whoa. I think she's like the coolest clone. She's kind of a hippie. She's really West Coast. She's extremely smart.
PhD student, evolutionary developmental biology.
She's also a really sensual geek, which I think is great, getting all the geeks feeling sexy.
My sexuality is not the most interesting thing about me.
Season 2 picks up with her now facing her mortality.
I'm sick, Delphine.
She's facing death, and she's facing illness and the degeneration of her body and something very unknown happening inside of her. Cosima and Delphine's relationship is ever evolving.
I didn't want to fall for you.
I just want to make crazy science with you.
I don't know exactly where it's ever going to end up, or ultimately, will they stay together? I don't know. There's so much lying from both sides.
Where is Cosima, Delphine?
Exactly where you want her.
Weird, right?
There's so much deception.
You still work for Leaky on your behalf.
At the same time, there's so much love and attraction. It's romantic and beautiful and complicated.
Our relationship can be whatever we want. We have leverage. Stupid suburban Alison.
Quite the opposite. You're a pragmatic and decisive individual.
I know John Fawcett has always been an advocate for Alison, so I think he's really pushing the kind of expansion of her story.
We love you, Alison.
The tone of the stuff that we do with Alison has always had a different kind of bent than the rest of the characters. We left her in a state of denial.
Ainsley?
And I think she's kind of still there.
I don't want to know anything.
Everything that happened to her last season has completely changed the fabric of her life.
Bad things have happened to me.
Felix, I didn't do anything about it.
Okay.
And there's no way to kind of get it back, but she'll pretend that everything's good.
Oh, that's okay.
She's in a severe amount of paranoia.
Alison?
Fear,
I need you to get me out of here before I snap.
everything that makes Alison Alison.
Why me? I'm not drinking anymore.
Are you joking?
You wouldn't understand.
This is unacceptable. I can't go to jail.
Can we borrow a gun?
This was my idea.
I seriously underestimated you.
Felix is a survivor with a very interesting flair.
Well, hello.
She's felt so alone and so vulnerable for so long.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot rule number 1, that your life is always more important than mine.
That sort of haughty attitude is another way that he survives.
Excuse me?
At the end of season 1, Felix was aiding Sarah through the whole clone mystery.
Dead Beck, dead German. Those 2, 3 other Euros, you, that's 8.
And he's getting just a little bit fed up of constantly having to bail out the clone club.
You are a bloody wrecking ball. You are an exploding cigar.
We hit something special by putting Alison and Felix together.
Got any ideas, or do you just want to keep drinking?
I think I need to keep drinking for a while, and then I'll have an idea.
There's a lot of common ground there that they don't even realize exists.
Hey, Sharesies. I love those 2 characters together.
That's so thoughtful.
have big plans for all of our characters this season. Every time Graeme and I get together and talk about Alison's storylines for season 2, we laugh hysterically.
Morning, Mrs. Hendrix.
I have a friend who needs a peacemaker.
We get a lot of dark comedy and paranoia and suburban shenanigans out of Alison.
Cosima's in a really tough place. She's sick. She's one of my favorite characters, along with Sarah.
Right now is the time to resist our predisposition to impulsive behavior. We need a plan.
Sarah's gonna bring the heat and bring the pain. Our world has expanded a little bit with Sarah on the run.
They took him. I took care of Mrs. Ed.
We've got a lot of ground and a lot of different stories to cover.
My name is Cosima.
I think my favorite clone is Cosima, who is our science girl. And she is loosely based on a friend of mine from Vancouver, also named Cosima, who has been our science consultant from the very beginning of the concept.
Over 4,000 base pairs from each sample sequenced and analyzed.
Awesome.
When Graeme asked me at one point if I minded, he named a character after me, named Cosima. I thought he was joking.
So you're the scientist that John was on about? Yes, well, PhD student, evolutionary developmental biology.
Real Cosima helps us with the science and the larger picture of where the science fits into society.
That's crazy.
And the themes that we might be working with that we're not even aware of. That's a big part of the process.
Environment, that's individual, right? I mean, that's the whole nature-nurture question right there.
And we try not to sacrifice the accuracy, but it's science fiction. It's not a documentary.
It's not magic. It's just stem cells, you know? Good. You made it. You're not going to shoot me, Sarah.
My name's Catherine Alexandri, and I am Tatiana's clone acting double. So I play all of her clones. My role on the show was to be a helpful asset to Tatiana so that she's not acting off of a tennis ball or a mark of tape on the wall.
We got shoulder line up, we got lip line up, we got nose. Her eyes are dead on where Catherine's eyes are.
I love that. Catherine is sort of a bit of an unsung hero on the show. She's the person that Tat's always playing off and is developing the blocking of the scene with Tat as she goes. So she's an incredibly skilled actor in her own right.
I'm there to really try to embody her characters and give her the same energy and the same persona and the same dialects.
Catherine Alexandri, she's incredible because she's rarely seen on screen. Her face is never seen on screen. And yet she does all the same work that I do, all the backstory work, all the scene work, and brings a full life and a full performance every day on set for me to play up.
I guess the most difficult part is that I'm playing Tatiana, playing one of her characters, but I always come at it as an actor and throw out my ideas on it, and then we tweak from there.
Cut.